Hello guys, it's the school closing week and I went out to pick Lexi from school. They just closed and we passed by the salon to do her hair. She was so excited to be back for the long holidays which just started, and they're going to have a lot of time until January 9th when they'll be back to school. So we had some fun out there in town before we made our way back to the village. It's a brand new day, guys, and we are going back to the site as I promised. We have a lot of things to do. We are starting the next phase of the construction. And first, I just have to load the bougainvillea and all the plants I propagated that I'm going to take to plant at my place. I'm also picking some chicken droppings which have been lying here for a while now, and that makes very good manure and always does very well with the plants and all the flowers. So I'm done with this. Just one more flower that I picked the other day, and then we can set out to the site. Lex is coming along with me. It's been a while since she visited the site and she's quite excited about our new house. She can't wait for us to move in. She's been really asking, even when I visit her in school, she's always asking for updates of the house. So I'm taking her with me. And though she's a child, I know she also has some decisions to make, especially when it comes to what she really would want for her room, or suggestions. Just even kids have opinions, and given a chance you'd realize they actually have better ideas than even us. So while in the city to pick Lexi, I also bought some solar lights which we are going to put outdoors for security lights. And I've just passed by the welders to fabricate a stand which we are going to mount them on. It's been about a month since I was here and the compound looks really bushy. We need to do some cutting of the grass. Otherwise, we are going to be breeding snakes here. You've been asking about snakes. Yes, on this property, I've found quite a number of snakes because I never maintain the grass. But once maintained, there won't be snakes. I'm taking Lexi around, just showing her the little developments we've made. And I thought she'd be disappointed. Something I love about my daughter is she's always really encouraging me and just telling me, Mom, it's okay, we're going to do this. You got this. And this is really a motivation for me. Expect most kids to be maybe pushy and just not satisfied with what parents are doing, but my daughter sees what I go through to do this, so she's just fine with it. And she assures me that one time it's going to be done. It's going to be? Yeah, that's a balcony. So once I move in, this will be my view from my bedroom. And we have a very beautiful front view that is from the terrace and from this balcony here. We have such a wonderful view of the hills of Kisii. It's always so therapeutic just looking up there. And then I planted some arrowroots and they're doing so well. We'll be harvesting pretty soon. I like how she gets excited just trying to imagine what the house will look like once it's complete. She even breaks into dances.
Next year. Wanted us to come for Christmas, but I see there's no enough time. So there is. Yeah, there's enough time. Why do you think there's not enough time? Because the people working have not started eating pig.
You see, we had started, so we'll just be finishing up.
This is Wednesday, Sunday.
I'm also expecting a delivery of sand. We are going to start the roofing and we are first constructing a gutter beam. So the sand is for the gutter beam. We already have ballast and I'll be bringing in more deliveries tomorrow. Then we shall start on Saturday. I'm always at war with my supplier. He's a good guy, but most of the time he will deliver the wrong sand. You ask for fine sand, he brings the rough one. You ask for the rough one, he brings the fine one. So today I told him I really wanted my delivery before it's dark. He has a habit of delivering when it's really dark and you can't tell. So the following day you wake up, you find you're having the wrong kind of sand you wanted. So I'm glad he's delivered on time and he has delivered the right thing. While shopping, I realized solar lights are quite expensive compared to the electric ones. So I bought two of these floodlights. One was 300 watts and the other 200 watts. The 200 watts I bought at 8,500 Kenya shillings. That's roughly, let's say, $70. And the 300 watts was worth 14,500 Kenya shillings. That's about $13. While the ordinary electric floodlights would have cost about 2,000 Kenya shillings. So they are quite expensive, but I like that they don't go off. You'll always have lights. I'm so afraid I wouldn't want to be in the dark. So that's why I'm putting solar. There's always some sun, so I'm sure they'll be lit throughout. So meet my very trusted electrician, Amole. He works at my parents' home. He works even in Nairobi, would come and fix up things for us. He's so good at what he does. This is the panel that charges the battery and then lights the floodlights. So it's screwed onto this metal bar. This is what was being fabricated earlier today. And then we shall fix the lights here also. Once fixed, then we are going to mount it up so that it lights the entire home. Something else about these lights is that they come with a remote and you can choose the amount of light you want it to give you by just using the remote. You can keep it dim or go medium or fully bright. So it's your choice. It also comes with the sensors such that when it's dark, it automatically lights, and when it's bright, it automatically goes off. So I think it's quite convenient for someone like me who is never here. And I have no one here to light the security lights and switch them off. So this is such a good investment for me. I'm quite proud of myself. And I'm happy too. This is another milestone into building my home. It's quite heavy, but we've managed to mount it up. And now I'm going to put some stones just to hold it up before we add the ballast and sand and cement to make it permanent here. I always like to be part of everything that happens in my home, be it the building part, be it just putting up anything. I get so satisfied by just adding my hand to the work and making the work lighter. I find it really fulfilling and kind of nourishment to my soul. So just before cementing it, we have to test it and ensure it's at the right position and that it's working well, because it's going to be permanent here. And that proved successful. Thanks guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.